At Williams Lake traffic, Skyhawk 11816, we're departing runway 12, VFR southbound, Williams Lake. Put a notch of flaps in.
Battle 2 over currently located over at Williams Lake will be on target the runway.
And we'll see what the gusty winds do to us here. Maybe it'll be kind on the departure. Oh boy. Well, it certainly got us up off the ground quick. Wow. Oh, there it is. Flaps coming up. I don't think I need those. Those are just catching the wind. Try to maintain somewhat of a runway heading. I wonder if that modeled a little bit of like when you get above the tree line. I know sometimes in real life you pick up that wind gust a lot more when you get up above the tree line. Certainly getting tossed around a little bit up here, so. And I don't know how much more I'm going to climb, really. Maybe up closer to 5,500 rather than 3,500. At Williams Lake traffic, Skylane 816. We are, sorry, Skyhawk 816. We're departing the area. I may or may not have
busted up some fences over at Risk Creek. Sorry. You can send the bill to Downwind Sim.
Envoy Air is getting that bill.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the beginning. What happened, Mike?
I may have broken a couple of fences over at Risk Creek. I'm going to send you the bill.
Okay, Roger. Are you streaming?
I am.
Excellent, so we have evidence.
All right, so Downwind Sim is streaming and Jet Pilot Cinnamon is streaming. I'm sure there'll be more.
I did more of a taxi through them because I thought 887 Lima Alpha was going to be taken off to get out of the way, but I didn't realize he was just going to sit there. So it was more out of courtesy that I broke the fence. You know, we'll go with that.
Sure.
That's what we're gonna. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, so we do have a little bit of a. We're 6 miles or so out, and actually I have no idea if I've got that on the right DME or not here. Yep, maybe we. Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna try to stay.
We got a 2% data for it. Its cost is FFFF. It's a 358 Echo.
We're just being tossed around like a rag doll here.
Well, is that a friend of yours?
Not sure.
Man, are we crabbing? That's awesome.
Risk Creek traffic's going to be entering 59 Tango Bravo Zulu is going to enter left downwind for 07.
So one thing I am seeing on the sectional that might help us out here is there is a like a power line cut that's running north to south.
Direction heading towards southeast.
We're going to see if we can pick that up here, if possible. Oh boy.
Can I get a mic check, please?
Got you 5x5.
Roger.
So we're just gonna we're staying on this roughly. I'm going a little bit more like 170 just to try to pick up that radial, but we're also getting pushed that way, so I'm not trying to be too overly aggressive. I'm seeing about 5,500. It's going to be good. Let's pull back the throttle. Let's lean out for power here. We are up above 3,000. And
all right.
Let's see. Did I put on? You know what? I'm just going to do this just to help out. I'm going to put the landing and strobe light on. I should have had the strobe on anyway. I'll put the landing light on because sometimes that is nice for folks when they're trying to pick up traffic that are going here and there. I think the rest of the guys that have went to Springhouse have already got there and have landed and are heading down to Oh gosh, what's next? Dog Creek? I think, yeah, Dog Creek. So,
Williams Lake traffic, Skyhawk 748 Hotel Sierra, taking off runway 12 from Williams for a southbound departure, Williams Lake.
Means we're landing downwind.
thinking this looks a little bit like a vertical cut here, like a north-south cut. So we're going to try to follow it, and the Springhouse Air Park airfield should be right, just on the right-hand side, on the west side.
Or 11816.
Yep, that's me. I'm out in front if you want to follow.
And who's the rumor 32?
Not sure who that is.
Okay. So I see you in the distance, you guys. I'm gonna try to catch up a little bit.
Risk Creek traffic, November 521 X-ray Alpha. We're at about 3,000 feet, joining a left downwind for runway 15, Risk Creek traffic.
Yeah, this definitely looks like the power line cut that you would have here. So we're going to get on that, kind of keep our eyes peeled, and we need to think a little bit about weather ourselves.
Turning base, runway 7.
This thing is impressive, Jeffrey.
November 735.
Let's see.
Yes.
Winds are now a little bit out of the east, so let's keep that in mind as we'll be flying north-south, of course, so we'll be probably doing a crosswind landing.
We see you, Tango Bravo. We're gonna turn.
Here comes the VOR needle, so that does tell me that I think this must be our
same direction as you.
this must be our power line cut.
59 Tango Bravo Zulu's clear.
Looks like we're 11 miles or so, and I almost feel like I see something right. I don't know if that's just a road, but it is next to a lake up here that I have at the 12 o'clock, so we might be heading in the right direction. We'll just kind of keep our eyes
Are
peeled.
you clear of the runway? I still see you in the air. No, I'm not clear of the runway yet. I'm on final.
So I'm not flying over the top, but I think what I want to do here is I want to just kind of parallel this power line.
Is it what they see us?
Yeah, I
Over
see that. I
7?
see.
Okay.
And we'll just keep our eyes out on this side here.
1 X-ray Alpha is turning base for runway 7, Risky Creek.
Looking for Springhouse Air Park.
November 748.
Helicopter 609 Kilo Bravo, joining the helicopter, right helicopter pattern for runway 07, Risky Creek.
Just kind of
No,
peeking.
do you know who's number 748 hotel?
It's downwind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Down-
that's
you mind?
me downwind sin. Yeah,
We want to do a formation if you mind.
not a problem. I'm flying over to intercept the 160 radial off of the Williams Lake VOR, and that should
risk
put us
traffic, 59 Tango Bravo Zulu is clear.
about 15 to 20 miles on that radio away from the VOR. Should
Seeing
put us
that
right on the
cut out of trees there, thinking maybe that was an airfield, but
yeah,
not showing
certainly
anything
tag
just
along. And
yet.
guys, I'm streaming too. If you'd kind of like to watch what I'm doing. If this process
Speaking
is
of
a little
streaming,
new
I'm
to
sorry
you.
if you guys have been in here for a
What's
little
your
bit. I'm
speaker and your
trying
around?
to trying to focus
Say
on three
again?
things at once.
Just
Black
speed your
Fox,
running around.
good to
1
see
X-ray
you.
Alpha is going
757.
around. We, don't see that runway.
There's a
My
submarine
speed,
plane.
I think is what you said.
Yep,
about
on the
90
taxiway.
knots.
Yeah. Jack Winston, okay. Any way you can join without a mic? Yeah, Jack, I mean, come on in. It's informal, and absolutely spawn in and just let everybody know that you're text only. And yeah, I don't think that's going to be a huge problem. I think it's going to be more of a challenge for you to be able to type and fly at the same time. But if you want to give it a try, man, come on in. All right, so we're getting about 15 miles, and I'm just looking again, just trying to see if I see anything out here that resembles. Do I see? I think I see an airfield right over there. Aha, a Springhouse Park traffic, Skylane 816. We are about 3 miles north of the airfield. We're going to overfly southbound and enter left-hand pattern over the lake, Springhouse. So 7-5, sorry you're not able to join us tonight, but I know you'll probably grab a hold of this stuff and have some fun with it later on, and you can preview it now and see if it's up to your challenge level. Maybe this is going to be too easy after Happy Valley and some of those other airfields that we had down in Canyonlands.
Whiskey Creek, Cessna
Yeah, I'm doing 2,000 feet a minute, 60
All right, we're
almost
gonna
40 years.
fly over. I think this, if I remember right, this actually has 2 runways. Any chance one of them's running east and west? Man, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I see one for sure here. Springhouse Park traffic, Skylane 816. We're making a low pass over the runway to the south. We'll enter left-hand pattern and approach full stop to the south, Springhouse Park.
Stay out of the fences.
You know me too well, my friend.
Final Risky Creek.
Oh, my kingdom for an east-west running. Is that an east-west running?
I thought I'd go down.
Oh
Follow
man,
Stillbrook
is that an
Creek,
east-west running
Then follow that whole ravine south.
strip?
Okay, I mean after you get to Gun Lake.
Oh man, I think it might.
Oh,
No,
think,
it's not. I see fence lines. Darn it.
what I need to do is
Okay,
a
well,
break there, but
I must have
think
misread
we
the
might
sectional.
be fun to take that
Yeah, we're probably a little too low
follow the
here
lake
we're not exactly
to the
pattern altitude.
west. I'm sorry, to
How
the
about we
east and
throw
go
some throttle in here
Oh,
and
and do the east route.
yeah, and head back.
only about 500
Sounds good.
feet.
We're going to be there in a few minutes anyway.
Fly straight back, you know what I mean? Not
Yep.
necessarily
Springhouse
stop.
traffic, Skylane 816, left crosswind, south approach, Springhouse. Might have overshot that crosswind turn just a little bit, didn't I? Yep, I did. I should be going more east right now, less north. Need to be looking out for guys coming in too, because I've got some guys right behind me. Springhouse traffic, Skylane 816. We're left downwind, south approach, Springhouse.
Risky Creek traffic, November 521 X-ray Alpha, departing runway 7. Risky
Ooh,
Creek.
not exactly closed traffic here, but we're going to be in the
You
ballpark.
need flux for this
I
thing.
really want to
Jeff.
try to get down before the rest of these guys get here,
What's
so
that?
they're not waiting
You
on me
need
or
flux for this thing.
I'm not getting in their
Oh,
way.
yeah.
So you guys using yokes, joysticks?
I'm using the yokes as I'm flying to Columbia, but I also have a joystick for other aircraft. I mean, a joystick
Alright,
for
we're a beam
Columbia,
of
but a
numbers
yoke
right
for
now.
I just have the Extreme 3D Pro.
I'm going to put a notch of flaps in here.
For 5-6 years straight.
The better to catch the crosswind gust with.
Using
my
my
purpose.
Traffic, 5 Tango Bravo Zulu is going to follow runway 17 departure to the west.
Is that Springhouse?
Take an exit, please. 5
All right.
I like how it's got basically no center detail and nice smooth.
Springhouse
Ranger
traffic. Skyline 816 left base, landing south, Springhouse. Forgot where I was going and who I was for a second. All right, that's pretty close, I think. Keep it eyeballed. There it is. Springhouse traffic. Skyline 816. We're on final south approach, full stop, Springhouse.
Big Creek traffic says that 152,
Well, this ought to be interesting.
4000
Look at that.
is,
Look
5
at this
miles
crab
to
angle.
the north, west of the field. We'll overfly the field to take
Yeah,
away.
a lot.
We'll
Whoops.
decide after that what we landed. Big Creek traffic.
Looks like there's a helo down there.
Jeffrey, the wind's down here.
On us.
Gusting 20.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is going to be something else, isn't it? Wow.
50-degree crosswind. Now time 3006.
All right, well, got lots of room here. That's the one nice thing about this.
Skyhawk 748 Hotel Sierra is about 5 miles to the north, inbound for a full stop landing to the south. We have the landing traffic in sight. Springhouse.
Lots of room, so let's just ease it down. Yeah, I'll take that.
And Melvin, that's your clue to politely say, get out of the way.
Come on, baby.
This is road 2. We'll be flying over the airport.
All
We'll be
right.
around 4,000 feet, 3,500 to 4,000 feet above the airport.
Let's pull off here next to these guys while we have the inbound traffic. Springhouse traffic, Skyline 816. We're departing the runway to the right. Like you needed to know what direction I was departing the runway, but clear the field.
You guys did a good job on the scenery.
Agreed.
I did not see the runway actually.
Thanks, it was a lot of fun, guys. Boy, I'm
I
hitting
like the planes that you put in the airport.
you know, this first scenery we must confess is an LP Nils creation. It's not one of ours.
Melvin, is that, get your tail off the runway, please.
I'm trying. I'm stuck in the bog. Alright, let's pop outside and see. Apparently our friend Downwind Sim. Oh, he's down. Okay, good deal. There's guys on flying the pattern. We missed.
You're gonna announce your calls.
I missed that.
What was that?
You're gonna land now or what?
I don't know. I do not see the runway actually. I just see a road and grass.
Yeah, that's the runway. It's that grass strip.
Springhouse traffic. Skyhawk 748 Hotel Sierra is back taxiing.
Basically focusing
Pull
on-
off to the runway here in just a moment.
You did down the.
Going around November 7358 Echo.
We'll pull up here next to this, and we don't really even need to back taxi. We've got, this is such a long.
Ground loops are easy tonight.
Road 2 is cleared for landing to Grasham Airport here. Forgot the code.
Alright, we'll hop out, see about, there's somebody that's down and ready to go. There's
I
downwind.
picked the right ravine here.
Alright, so our next airfield
Road 2 is on short 5.
is down here to Dog Creek, and that looks to me like it's right on this 167. We're gonna just follow, there's a little road
8
here.
Hotel Sierra is clear of the runway at Springhouse.
There's a little road that leads to a ravine and past a couple of lakes and into this big valley, and then Dog Creek is just up here to the east of this river. Chilcotin, the Chilcotin River, but when we get there we'll be on kind of a 167. So I'm going to put that in, and man, I don't know how far. There's 10, 20, probably 30 miles or so. Put all that information in there just so we can cheat a little bit. 167.
I don't think you have scenery pack for this airport. I do not see the runway range.
Springhouse.
Just land at the grass strip.
November 8 Romeo.
Just land where we are in the middle.
Runway 15 behind current traffic.
Yeah, because it's basically photo scenery, so you're not going to see X-point runway terrain or anything. That's basically what it is.
Thought I saw somebody blinking out there. No, that's just a dirty monitor. I thought I saw airplane lights out there.
I don't even see I don't even see a grass strip actually.
You guys,
Do you see us at least? Like land
Yes,
like land between us, pretty much. That's the strip right there. It's like a green, like it's like maybe it's a road for you. Who knows?
That's the airstrip where you're at.
So just for future reference, there is an article written at my website, downwindsim.com. This is Bush League Backcountry Fly-In Series number 7. If you go to that website and look at that particular post, it has all the details about what scenery you might want to download and instructions on how to set all of this up so that you can see what we're seeing.
Oh, okay.
If you're a late arriver, then your visual sites that you might see on this flight might differ quite a bit from what we are seeing. So I don't know how set you are with that. You might want to take a few minutes to go grab that stuff. It's entirely up to you.
All right then.
And if you get stuck, you know, drop a message in the Discord this coming week, and we can kind of help you walk through. We can't really do a whole lot of technical support tonight during the event, but we'd be more than happy to help you later on this week.
All right, thank.
Are there people landing at Sky Park without calling in anything on Beth and Xpilot or what?
There's people doing it via text.
Whoever just landed, I didn't hear nothing.
They're doing it via the text portion.
Yeah, I got a couple of guys that have asked if they could join. They're not voice capable, and so I just told them, yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you're texting, and I think that was one of them.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't looking at it. Okay.
Springhouse traffic, number 38 Romeo is lining up to depart to the south, runway 15, number 2.
Center. Melvin, is Dog Creek the old retired military airfield?
A firm.
And did you mow the grass around all those old junk planes sitting around?
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
Okay, very good. All right, are we ready to go here out of Springhouse?
What Springhouse? Is that the one? Yeah, okay, I'm in Springhouse.
Springhouse traffic, November 38 Romeo, departing runway 15 to the south.
I think that's the last plane to exit, and then it's just us 3 amigos.
I see another person in the row 97 whiskey.
There we go. And we have plenty of runway to depart here from midfield, by the way, guys, so I think that's just probably the ticket.
This would be another high one, Jeffrey.
Zebo, did you get my message of the student?
Springhouse traffic,
Yeah, I got
Romeo
it.
clear, runway 15, departing straight out to the south.
All right, let's just do a quick.
What's the next airport we're going to from Springhouse?
Heading down to Dog Creek.
I don't see Dog Creek on the map.
Or Gang Ranch, not too far apart.
Yep.
Okay, I see Dog Creek.
So it's on, if you tune in the VOR, the Williams Lake VOR at 113.6, it's on the 167 radial. Precisely on the 167 radial. And probably from our location, I'm guessing it's maybe 35 miles, maybe 40.
Springhouse traffic, Skylane 816. We're going to be departing midfield to the south.
And Melvin, just FYI, Slant Alpha said in my chat, 1097 Whiskey is Jack Winston, one of the text pilots. I'm guessing he flies along with me sometimes.
Yeah, he had messaged me.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah, great. Jack, good to have you along.
Absolutely. Well, it's all I can do to keep it straight, and I'm not doing a very good job. Stay out of the fence. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was something else. Springhouse traffic, Skyline 816. We are clear of the fence and the airspace. Heading south. See it. I just about took down some of LP Nils's fence posts there. Okay, so we try that. We're going to try to get over on a
And
167.
So far, I think JPC is the biggest defender, right? He the one that took out the fence somewhere?
Over at, what was the first one? Risk Creek?
He's the only one admitting
Taxi
it, I would
drone.
say.
I have no shame.
All right, there's our...
Springhouse traffic, Skyhawk 748, Hotel Sierra, departing runway 15 to the south, Springhouse.
There's our road. We're going to follow that road. The road is going to wind a little bit back to the east and then
You're gonna back taxi this one?
meander
Yeah.
west, and so we'll stay on it as long as we can. Like I say, it comes to a spot, opens up into a valley, and at that point we pick up one of the feeder rivers into the Chilcotin River. I'm not sure how you say that. There we go. That's our road. Let's not get too far. We don't want to lose it.
The real flight lessons are legit.
Say, this new plane, this B6, B-Skylabs Eurofox is pretty nice.
Nice. What call sign are you?
November 38 Romeo.
Alright, here comes the road kind of cutting back a little bit. I am going to try to climb. I think I need a little bit of altitude as I look at the sectional.
Melvin, is that you just over the clearing, or who's over the clearing just south of Springhouse?
Are you good to go?
I think that's me. I'm following the road, just entered the forest, kind of the tree line right now.
Alright, affirmative. I'm at your 5 o'clock, same altitude.
I'm gonna hit the other airports along the way.
Flight number 11816 behind you. Road to
By the way, what runway is this that I'm currently in right now? This airport that I don't have.
Hold on, I got...
Springhouse is 15, probably.
15. All right.
A lot of times we just call landing north, landing south, or you don't have to necessarily have the exact numbers, or you can guesstimate if you think it's 15. We'll it just helps us sort of know where you're coming from so we don't get in your way.
All right.
Yeah, Springhouse was the only one I found on Skyvector, really. That.
Alright, I can kind of see, it looks like it opens up a little bit here, but anyway, back to my point, as I'm looking at the sectional, Dog Creek is up at close to 4,700, so I'm going to probably need that 5,500-ish range. We're just staying on that road. Like I say, it's going to wind and curve, and here comes our radial, so we don't need to get too much further to the west. We're kind of going southwest right now anyway.
Runway 15.
I'm gonna be cruising at 5,000 mostly.
Well, this big crater by Al-Qaeda Lake.
November
Al-Qaeda Lake.
320 Bravo Charlie is on left downwind at Risk Creek.
Alright, so 7 Whiskey is clear of 15.
Down to
I think he might have headed out before us. But Yeah, I think we're in good shape here. We're about up to 5,500. We still have our road inside. I see the kind of the clearing up here.
Cessna 320 Bravo Charlie, Risk Creek.
Yeah, then the next
Risk Creek.
valley over is, I think, where the river is coming in, and I think we're generally on the right track. Getting up into the bumpity bumps again there.
Cessna November 320 Bravo Charlie on final, runway 7, Risk Creek.
Alright, got some guys coming into that first airport. That's good to see. Now, if we follow this, if we actually follow this little drainage, we're gonna shoot through the radial here a little bit. So I'm not gonna panic when we do that. If we're on the road here, so here's this little purple line is where we're going.
Yeah, I'm
And we're gonna go by it a little bit here, and then we'll come back to it. So I'm expecting that, and sure enough, there we go. We're kind of through the radial. I guess we could, if we wanted to, we could just kind of cut straight to it and fly at it, but I don't really see any great landmarks, to be totally honest with you. So I think if we get up, if we just stay on the road eventually just heads right toward the airfield. So I think the key is just to keep that road in sight right over there. I think is where, did I lose the road? Well, if we get out into the valley, we'll pick up that road again. There we go, 5,500. Because this road parallels this little drainage, so we're gonna stay with it. And I'm not following the radio, guys. I'm kind of following the terrain here. So if you wonder why I'm wandering a little bit, it could be that I'm lost also, but I'm trying to follow the terrain.
Never, ever say that you're lost.
I
know exactly where I am, honey. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we have plenty of gas.
We're in British Columbia.
That sounds like experience talking.
All right, there's the road. So we're back on the road.
I learned everything I know from Melvin Lee.
Just look for the banana tree.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's right.
I think I'm just gonna follow this ravine like this low, because it's kind of fun flying.
I understand my stream is really choppy right now. Yeah, jeez Louise. Well, I apologize. I got 3 diehards sticking with it, even though it's not good. So, thanks, guys. It would not break my heart if you go over to downwindsim.com or Jet Pilot Cinnamon stream. I think they're running a lot smoother than I am for whatever reason. But yeah, it's no fun watching a stream that buffers every 5 seconds. The replay will look a lot better. You can always catch my broadcast on YouTube. Same channel name, Melvin Leroy. And they upload and are seamless. But the live stream, as of late for me, has just not been great.
How long is this flight going to take until you think, since we took off from Eagles Williams?
Hour.
And you're really free to, I mean, you don't have to fly the whole route if you want to, or if you want to keep going and fly the whole circuit, you're welcome to make it as long or as short as you want it to be. All right, so we're...
Melvin, Blue Fox has her map open. You can relax. She's ready on alert 5.
Oh, I love Blue Fox. I still owe her so much for Kinky Crick. Tell her we'll always have Kinky Crick.
Okay, I think she's listening.
Oh man, I just had somebody buzz me. Yeah, Blue Fox 403, the wife of Black Fox 403, actually saved my bacon one time I was trying to fly. It was actually the
Black Fox also says, he says the winds up there are like that in real life, just buffeting and blowing and always pushing you around.
I see.
So evidently this is very realistic.
Yeah,
it
gotcha.
can be blown around.
Anyway, it was I think it was the first episode of my series Nowhere Fast. And I was trying to find a bush strip up in the mountains of Wyoming called Kinky Creek, and I, for the life of me, could not find that sucker. And she pulled out some kind of a sectional or a map or something, and within I had wandered around for probably 45 minutes. Within 5 minutes, she had me basically on the ground at the airfield. It was amazing. And she's not from Wyoming, and I am. She was up. She used her British Columbia magic of some sort and led me right to where I needed to be. It was pretty awesome. All right, so winds.
Big Creek traffic.
If we're still out of the east,
is departing using the west runway 270. Depart straight out to the south, Big Creek.
the nice part about Dog Creek is it has 2 intersecting runways. So we ought to be able to pick one out that allows us to land into the wind. And what do we got here?
Risk Creek traffic.
Yeah, wind's 144 right now.
Bravo Charlie, taking off runway east departure, Risk Creek.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that's almost where we're heading right now. So you can see the road kind of snaking back up here onto this little bluff. I think that's where we basically need to go. At one point, it really turns a hard left and heads almost due east. We don't want to follow that. We want to stay on the one that's more southeast.
Traffic, number 38 Romeo's on a left downwind.
Oh, away from me, Jeffrey. What are you doing indicated?
170.
Holy cow.
Okay. Just you're basically just wide open.
Guys are moving. They're almost 100
I mean,
knots faster than
I've
me.
got like, yeah, I guess I got 28 inches of manifold pressure.
Wow. That's pretty
Okay.
impressive.
Big Creek traffic, says that November 8 sailing Alpha, turning southbound 4,000 feet.
Wait,
left
did you
call.
run yours naturally aspirated or something? Because I'm getting 35 out of mine.
Well, I'm not wide open.
Okay.
All right, well, I like where this is leading us. It should be leading us kind of southeast. And again, this is pretty much the wind direction. Do I see, I think I see the yeah, there we go. And Dog Creek traffic, Skylane 816. We're approximately 3 miles south of the airfield at 6,200. We're going to overfly and enter left-hand traffic pattern to land to the southeast.
And there's a little
Dog
cut
Creek.
at the end of this lake to the south.
Dog Creek traffic,
It's gonna be
November
at
38 Romeo,
about
left
5
base
fast to
final,
get over it, but
runway
it leads to
18.
the Seton Lake, Seton Lake.
Okay, we're looking for the We're looking, 816 is looking for the
Are you
landing
running
traffic
default
at
or
Dog
ortho
Creek.
scenery?
So he's coming in on this
I can barely
crosswind
hear you.
runway.
Are you running default or ortho scenery?
Oh, I got ortho.
Oh, okay.
Is he out here somewhere?
I can only run default because it's
I
just
don't see him, but we stay up here at 6,000. We'll be pattern altitude
Dog
plus.
Creek traffic, November 38 Romeo's going around.
Okay, so he's on the go. I don't see him. Negative contact with the landing traffic at Dog Creek. This is November 816.
Hobart Creek, Husky 124 Mike Charlie. We're about 3 out. We found the field. We're going to be straight in, landing east of Hobart Creek.
November 816, November 3 Romeo's over the field, heading southbound, going around.
And Dog Creek traffic, Skyhawk 748 Hotel Sierra is about 2 miles west of the field at 5,500. We're looking for traffic.
I may check this little at the airport house coming up.
On this initial pass, you're supposed to be at pattern altitude plus 500. So for us, that would be 62, which is right where we're at.
You're never too high in the
Just
Columbia.
trying to locate that traffic that went around. And go around traffic at Dog Creek. Are you, what pattern are you going to fly back to runway 18?
Pattern, I'm heading downwind right now to November 3 Romeo.
Okay, we're on the upwind for, I guess, runway 12 at 6,300. We're just going to extend this a little bit until we find the go-around traffic.
That sounds cool.
Dog Creek traffic,
Looks interesting on the map. It looks like it's a 3D airport. It's got a little ramp on it and stuff. Pretty
Okay,
explained
so we'll
map.
stay up here. It's a little bit high, but we're looking for that. We're going to give that guy room to fly underneath us, essentially.
We're not past it. It's right up here where the
And,
river branches off.
Don't see him over there. And
Basically, we're gonna come to a
I
T
want to
river. It's
land
gonna
on
be
runway
just straight
12.
over.
Yeah, I see it.
It's a little bit more into the wind. Let me just double check. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the winds are doing something different. Yeah, 150. I guess it's about the same. So we'll make a call. Skylane 816. We're going to be turning left downwind, runway 18 at Dog Creek.
Alright, we'll be landing over at Dog Creek towards north, actually 030, we're going heading towards 030.
Let's cut some altitude. Let's get our arrival power set. It's gonna take a little while to get down. There's our where the heck I've lost sight of. I think we're way over
Dog
there.
Creek traffic, Skyhawk 748 Hotel Sierra, still at 5,500. We're east of the field now. We have traffic that's northbound east of the field, and we'll follow him for number 2 landing at Dog Creek.
Yeah, I'm way east of the field.
Yep.
Dog Creek traffic, November 3 Romeo's going around. Somebody was on the runway.
Flying in here.
38 Romeo goes around.
A little bit too wide for my liking, but it's fine.
Where am I? Oh, jeez, Luis.
In the bottom of the Grand Canyon's even better.
Okay.
Bottom of the Grand Canyon's even better.
I
Are there 2 runways here at Dog Creek?
affirm.
Ah, one dirt, one grass.
2.5 actually, I think.
There's like 3 over there at West
Dog
Creek or
Creek
something.
traffic. Skyline 816. We're going to turn left base for a south landing. Dog Creek.
816, what's your altitude?
And we're descending through 6,000.
Don't look behind you, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Alright, we're 8 Hotel Sierra's behind you. We're looking for you.
Or don't look behind you. This is a Foscon. I wish it was Foscon because you'd see actually what I'm doing.
And I think actually for November 816, it's going to be more like a runway 15 for us.
No, just IFR on the road. Like as in on top of the road.
Traffic, Husky is back taxiing to the east runway. We're going to be departing to the east. Super traffic.
Traffic at Dog Creek. Winds are blowing down runway 08. FYI.
Oh.
Looks like it's wind
Alright, now I'm
coming
finding the
south,
airport.
so you're going to want to land east.
Roger, thanks. Number traffic, November 8, Sterling Mouth. It's about 5 miles out. We're entering the Little Valley now. Silver traffic.
Dog Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is going to go westbound out over the valley, and we'll set up for an approach for runway 08, making left traffic.
At Dog Creek, Skylane 816, we're just going to make a low pass over runway Oh gosh, I don't even know. It looks like maybe runway 12, and then we will also enter a traffic pattern for runway 8.
Do that
I
every
still gotta
time.
get, I still gotta get the altitude.
Dog Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo is looking for traffic on the left downwind.
Okay, so got a little PIREP down there from our friend. There are windsocks down here that we can check out as well, so we'll keep our eyes peeled down there. That's not what Active Sky is telling us, but that's not to say it's not different. Yeah. All right.
Dog Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo is turning left base.
I don't know what my problem is.
Over a little lake just north of the airport.
Dog Creek traffic, road 2 will be taking off from the runway that we lean at.
Excuse me, Jeff.
16 will be taking off from our current position.
That was the first time I landed it
All
with.
right. So let's just
reverse-
see low pass.
reverse
See if we
prop.
can pick up any kind of
You
a
see me right now?
windsock here.
Yeah, I see ya.
5,100 a minute. Holding 90. Actually,
Not
100.
seeing one. All right. Well, maybe. Definitely does not look like. Looks like I'm crabbing into it a little bit here.
Dog Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo is on final to the south.
Roger, have you said number 3 Romeo?
I'd love to see that Foscon.
All right. So we're gonna see. We're gonna just kind of head out here to the east.
Dog Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is out over the valley. We're making a left base for runway 08, Dog Creek.
At Dog Creek traffic, Skylane 816. We are climbing out of the airfield
Do some
to
stall
the
off.
east. We're gonna make a right-hand traffic pattern into runway 1, or sorry, runway 8, Dog Creek. All right. Well, so that's just back behind us essentially. That's what we're looking for, and let's just do this. Let's set this as a at Dog Creek traffic, Skyline 816. We're turning right crosswind runway 8, Dog Creek.
Dog Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo is on fire. It's gonna start up.
On fire. All right, there's the one. So we're going to come in. This will actually be a nice approach. Kind of come in over the valley.
Traffic that just departed Dog Creek, 8 Hotel Sierra is right ahead of you.
Looking also while we do this for our friend who's texting. Jack is text only, so I'm just making sure he's not making any calls. Don't see anything just yet. We're kind of on the Dog Creek traffic. Yeah, geez, we're actually not even on the one we want. Dog Creek traffic, Skylane 816, returning right
46
downwind
knots,
runway 8,
off.
Dog Creek.
I've got like 3/4 tanks.
Okay, so here we go, runway 8, whoops.
And Dog Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is on short final, runway 8, Dog Creek.
Alright, so we're...
Is anybody over Echo Valley yet?
We're on our way up there from landing over the river right after getting all the way to get Nightfall.
500 feet is 2 miles
What'd you say?
to the west.
On our way up there.
Straight in runway east
We've
runway.
got a tight turn to
Silver
make
Creek
here, I
traffic.
think. I'm having a hard time picking out which one's runway 8. I'm thinking maybe it's this one. Yeah, we're going to go for it. At Dog Creek traffic, Skylane, Skyhawk 816, right base to final runway 8, Dog Creek. We're just going to come in, we're going to turn and just pick up this near runway. And this is a super long, super wide airfield, kind of like we
Hotel
just
Sierra
came
is
from.
on the ground at runway 8, Dog Creek. We're taxiing off to the left by the warbirds at the end of the runway.
See, this is not, I don't know that this is runway 8. At Dog Creek, Skyhawk 816
This is
short
Whole
final,
Valley
runway
Drift.
8, Dog Creek.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if this is the one they're calling runway 8 or not, but
You going northbound or you gonna hit it to the right?
kind of feel
Is it
like
there?
the
Right,
one
go
we
to the
had,
right,
I
follow
don't
the
know.
S-curve.
Anyway, this was an old
Actually, it looks like it's going north.
old air base for the Royal Air Force back in the day. So it's got like major, like you can land a large airplane here.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Doing a little bit of free following.
Hopefully we'll be able to get the Skyhawk down. Grabbing a little bit here.
I think I might actually be able to catch up to you this time.
Alright. Oh, that was a little bit of a bouncer. Not too bad though. Down here by the C-130s, I think. And I don't know if it was exactly the runway that we were supposed to land on or not. Oh, there's our buddy. Okay. And Dog Creek traffic, Skyhawk 816 were clearly active.
Welcome to the museum, Melvin. Nice job.
Yeah, it's a nice airport.
So this was a former Royal Air Force Base, RAF, like reserve airfield, I guess, during World War II.
Silver Creek traffic, November 8 Charlie Alpha is on the right base, runway 10, Silver Creek.
Okay, well, we're...
These runways are huge at Dog Creek.
Yeah, you think about the types of planes that they were probably bringing in there. Some of those big bombers, I mean, I'm sure they just were... Yeah, they are massive runways. So now we're going to Gang Ranch, and this is a super short, I mean, it's right, whoa, it's right there. So here we are. We're going there. It can't be 5 miles. And just a little bit sort of to the southwest. So I think that probably the plan of attack is to get back out here over the river and just follow the river until we see something leading into Gang Ranch. If worse comes to worse, I do think that there's a bridge or something right there. We could follow this road back up, and that'll take us up close to Gang Ranch. But I think that's the basic idea.
And there goes the disappearance.
Melvin, are we waiting for anybody else here at Dog Creek?
I'm not sure. I'm just kind of listening here, but...
Dog Creek Canyon, Skyhawk 042, Whiskey Kilo, lining up for takeoff runway 08, Dog Creek.
Dog Creek traffic.
Wookie and Rob look like sound like they're about to go, so I think, but I don't know about anybody else.
Is our Discord friends that were new to the group, are they still here?
Turkish, I see, is still in the chat room. Turkish, are you with us, man?
Here. Flying and doing some schoolwork at the same time.
Okay, do you have a position report for us?
Currently near the Candy waypoint. Approximately see I'm about northwest out from
Looks like somebody's landing.
northwest out from Echo Valley pretty much. I just entered the block 85.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll catch up with you then. Have fun, man.
Roger. Anybody else over at Echo Creek yet?
We're not far out, probably 5 minutes.
Could I understand you?
We're not far out, we're about 5 minutes out.
Dog Creek Canyon, Skyhawk 042, Whiskey Kilo, turning right crosswind for departure to the south, Dog Creek.
All right, Slant Alpha, I will follow. Sorry, Downwind Sim, I will follow you.
Cessna 152 departing runway 10, Stillbird Creek traffic.
All right, very good. Was that last radio call for Dog Creek?
I think Wookie's on the right crosswind departure, and I think Rob also has left the airfield. So I think if we back taxi, oh no, Rob's still here. Sorry.
I'm about taxiing.
All right, 2-4. That looks pretty lined up. We'll just follow.
All right, and Rob, should we wait for you, or do we have time to back taxi down?
No, go. I mean, yeah, go ahead. I mean, I'm almost to the end, so whatever you want to do.
So you'll probably lead us out then. It sounds like Rob's already down there, so we could follow him.
Yeah, I think Rob's kind of near the end. So Rob, we'll just wait for you to go ahead and take off on runway 8, I assume, at Dog.
Oh, I see. Yep. He's down there. Yeah,
Black
we don't
Fox
wanna...
says good fishing out here on the Fraser River, Melvin.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Does he have your attention?
Oh, I bet. Holy cow.
Dog Creek traffic, number 38 Romeo, departing runway 8, south.
All right, so we'll keep our eyes peeled here. We should see him heading on out.
Pretty bouncy in here.
Yeah, a little bouncy.
Silver traffic, Cessna 152 is turning southbound, departure Silver traffic.
Blue Fox says everything from salmon to sturgeon.
Dog Creek traffic, number 38 Romeo, clear runway 18, or 8.
Yep, I can't.
Dog Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra's back taxiing runway 8.
Nothing crazy
Come on,
really
Melvin.
eating it up. Yeah, we should be able to do an intersection departure here, by the way. We got off a Wookiee sandbar. We should be able to go right here, buddy.
Fair enough.
Toss a notch in.
Bad order, I would try that
going.
Wookiee ledge top with this Columbia. I bet you would make it easy.
Cessna 5,
Yeah, I want to do that
Cessna
challenge.
320 Bravo Charlie, on left downwind for runway 9.
Hey, Wookiee, do you know if that'll run on ortho scenery? I mean, non-ortho scenery? Or is it just going to be crazy?
Eight Hotel Sierra departing Dog Creek runway 8.
At Dog Creek 816 on his 6.
Gang range traffic, Skyhawk 042 Whiskey Kilo, high upwind for landing to the east gang range.
And up and away we go.
Melvin Blue Fox says we've had sturgeon as long as 12 feet come out of that river.
Holy Moses.
Is it like fishing for whales, or what's going on?
Dog Creek traffic, Skyhawk 816, right-hand departure, south out over the valley.
8 Hotel Sierra, I think it's just ahead of you, 816.
We had the traffic. I don't see him now, unfortunately, but that's probably not. It's probably due more to my spotty internet right now, which is dropping a third of my frames.
For landing to the east gang range.
Yeah. Well,
Traffic,
so be it. We'll keep working on that. Alright, so we need, again, south basically we'll pick up a little bit of, yeah, we'll head out over here to the, there's the big river valley, and it's not much.
Holy crap, this thing is 1,000 foot
Gang
above
range us.
traffic, Skyhawk 042, Whiskey Kilo, turning final for landing to the east. Gang range traffic.
Alright, so we're going to have to pay attention because that's Wookie. He's there already. I mean, it's just over here somewhere. It's not far. So we need to be paying attention to him. We also have Downwind Sim in front of us, and we also have Rob Valkyrie in front of us.
Gang range traffic, number 3 Romeo is circling, looking for airport, keeping an eye out for traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of nice when that haze layer went away. So I'm not going to be in a big hurry. I'm going to set my power as it is right now and just kind of let those guys sort themselves out. With any luck, we'll see them swarming over there around the airfield. We'll generally follow this river, and again, if we hit the bridge, I'm assuming there's a bridge down here. There's a crossing. If we hit that crossing, we know we've gone a little too far. That's not an airfield right there, is it? No, I thought that right there was, but I don't think it is. Or is it? Gosh, that might be. We'll keep flying in that direction and just
Gang
see.
range traffic, Skyhawk 748 Hotel Sierra is overflying the field to the south, and we'll be making a right-hand pattern landing to the east.
Alright, so
Gang range
that's
traffic,
landing back
number 3
toward
Romeo is
the
looking for airfield,
canyon.
keep an eye out for traffic.
And 8 Hotel Sierra has the gang ranch traffic. We're above you and to the north of you.
And I should be, what's Gang Ranch here looking like? About, oh geez, 3,700. So I'm definitely not at what I should be for overflying. I should be at 5,200. Really. Pattern altitude plus 500. So I'm not doing a good job of that. Boy.
Traffic.
Like I'm seeing some buildings there, but I see, what do I see over there? See maybe an airplane inbound. Okay.
Right down runway 08.
So that was what I was looking at as potentially an airfield. It's definitely not. But I did see some people over there. Looks like I see a ranch. Yeah, we're overflying the area. Gang Ranch, Skyhawk 11816. We're overflying the area 3,500 looking for traffic. We'll enter a right-hand pattern.
Gang ranch traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is on a right base at 3,500 for landing to the east, gang ranch.
Okay, I need to locate the...
Traffic, Skyhawk 042,
There is
Kilo, clearing runway
somebody...
to the left, gang ranch traffic.
Alright, somebody looked like he was outbound.
Thank you, Wookie.
Gang range traffic, Columbia 8 Hotel, turning left down east to final for 1045.
I still have not found the airfield. It's got to be here somewhere. Got to be here somewhere. We'll take it out kind of to this little hillside and make a turn. The traffic ahead of us is landing back to the east, so we're kind of on we're almost not down base winding, but down cross winding right now.
8 Hotel Sierra is on short final.
Let's turn downwind here.
09 landing to the east, gang ranch.
Gang Ranch, Skyhawk 816. We're on the right downwind, runway 9er. Sky.
Well, I'm not getting there in the way that I originally planned, but I'm getting there. I ended up finding that Yalakam River, which wasn't what I planned, but that'll take me to Carpenter Lake.
Clear the field right now, circling around, but approaching traffic land.
Oh, where's Game Creek?
Alright, we're going to turn a right base and we're going to try to find the airfield.
320 Bravo Charlie.
We may have to just continue to look. Gang Ranch, Skyhawk 816, turning right base for runway 9er, Gang Ranch. Where are you, Gang Ranch? I see the ranch up there. Doesn't the airstrip have to be there too? I think I see it actually. Okay. I think I see it.
And I don't see you guys.
Alright, we're gonna, I think I see it. Gang Ranch traffic, Skyhawk 816 turning final or runway 9er, Gang Ranch. Let's find out here.
Yeah, we're getting out of the way.
I got a little while yet. I think I see the strip
That
right in
last
front of
one
me.
was a minus 377. It's a little rough.
That's been like my best so far.
Fair enough.
Who ordered the wind again?
I think we have a knack for picking really bad weather days to do these.
It's not so bad. It's a little breezy, but it's not terrible.
Maybe there's statistics about that on each first Monday of the month it's extra windy.
Gang Ranch traffic number 38 Romeo's over the river east of the airport.
This got into a saw at the approach of Las Vegas.
That's incredible. One of my lanes was 0 foot from the next touchdown.
Alright. There's one of our friends down there. There's a static aircraft down here too, I think. I think our buddies are up at the top. This is a little bit of an uphill sloper, so take that into account. I put the power in way too late. Bounced it. Yeah, jeez. I'm not doing very good today, guys.
Echo Valley traffic proposed 0 Hotel Alpha number 2 depart runway 08 Echo Valley.
$457.
Negative 42.
And a bounce.
Oh, there I see you guys.
All right.
I can see your bounce and raise you one.
All right, guys. So we now are one airfield away from being done with our flight. So we've got Gang Ranch, and we're heading down here to Gun Lake. So a couple different options, I guess, for a route. See if I can get the good zoom level here. We could follow the river down and around over to this lake and straight in to Gun Lake if we wanted to. We could jump on this radial and follow the radial to the lake. The radial is 176, or we could estimate about a like a 185-ish radial, 180. And we could follow that, or we could try to maybe sneak our way through the terrain here and try to pick up this little mud creek drainage and try to zip in between these high peaks. These guys down here get pretty serious. 93, 9400. I kind of want to see if we can sneak through the draw here. This is Chum Creek. Follow Chum Creek in here and see if we can't pick up this little mud creek. Like it looks almost like there's a little pass right here. And then maybe we can
Is there
make
crossing
our way
runways
down.
at Gun Lake?
Gun Lake anyway?
A firm. If you're flying
Wow.
four engines or more, you have to land east-west. 2 engines, you land north-south.
I found it by accident because I thought I was way further east than I was, but nope.
Well done. See, Melvin, we took that glass flying, button pushing pilot and turned him into a hula.
My little boy's all grown up. All right, who do we have here? We got 3 guys on the ground at Gun Lake Ranch, Gun Creek Ranch, Gang Ranch.
How are we doing? Are we waiting? Is Rob still heading in here?
You see me to the west, maybe?
I'm looking for you, but I hear you're coming in. Wind's 145 at Niner.
Yeah, there's a plane turning base for a landing to the east at Gang Ranch right now.
Do I have live weather? Yeah, I do. I don't know why my weather is so much different, but that's all right.
From the west, landing to the east.
So we'll just keep our eyes peeled here for our friend.
Let me know when you catch up, Josh. You should be. I'm only doing like.
Rob is almost here.
Okay, I was going to intercept you on the river, but I'm not coming behind you. I'm doing about 150, still increasing.
This is a good picture.
If you're cutting the corner off, I'm turning north, bumping it up a touch.
I got your sight.
Haven't done a very good job. Oh, here comes our friend. Here comes our friend, Rob Valkyrie. This is too soon to get this picture because you can't really see him very well. Here he comes. Got back taxiing. Yeah, this will be a good shot. This will be a good shot.
Like 10 gallon imbalance.
Looking good, looking good.
500 something.
Gang Ranch traffic, November 38 Romeo's clear of the runway.
All right. Time for the Gang Ranch gang to back taxi.
I could not find this.
We're almost there, actually, Gang Ranch.
Yeah, we're like 15 miles south.
Rob, what are you flying tonight?
The picture on I got a new, I just bought it, V-Sky Labs Eurofox.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, let's make sure that our compasses are looking good.
Okay, everybody at the Gang Ranch, back taxi.
Affirmative.
Well, I'm here, so I'll get heading down that way. Go down to the turnaround spot and see about maneuvering our way down. Oh, geez, downwind sim just totally overtook me there. He must.
Yeah. Okay, well, I had it all good. The whole stream. Everything was right, well, and good right up until you see the picture coming up in the general channel.
Oh boy.
I'm helping my buddy out over here. He needs gas.
We had it right until we didn't, and we've
no.
got busted up Husky in the middle of Gun Lake on the north-south runway.
You know, those runways are pretty short and narrow, so they're tricky, man.
What happened there?
I nosed it over. I might have been a little too hard on the brakes. Just when I thought I had it perfect, too. I got cocky.
King Ranch traffic, number 38 Romeo is number 2 on the runway.
Cleanup on runway 9 at Gun Lake. Attention, cleanup on aisle 9 at Gun Lake.
Lake traffic.
Have Black Fox scramble the search and rescue for British Columbia area.
My chat is very lively tonight by the Foxes and Slant Alpha. The Foxes are dispatched already, and Slant Alpha's bringing the vodka.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, this is a static plane. Kind of a cool looking bird.
King Ranch traffic, number 38 Romeo is to depart to the east.
And Gang Ranch Skyhawk 816. We're going to be right on the 6 of this fancy new plane.
8 Hotel Sierra is right on the tail of that one.
You finally see that in Polygon.
Right. I think one notch will do us here. There we go. Boy, it gets up fast, that Euro Fox.
Gang Ranch traffic, I have a bunch of crazy pilots on my tail. Can you get out BAA?
Ranch traffic, number 38 Romeo is clear runway. Right traffic to the south.
And I'm going to do Gang Ranch traffic, Skyhawk 816. We're going to be making a right-hand departure as well. We're going to try to go southwest through the gap. Okay, so I am going to attempt, you see this little gap right here.
Traffic, Corvallis, 410 Hotel Alpha, 5 miles north of the field, inbound, level at 4,400. They're coming in for a full stop, Gang Ranch.
Corvallis, man.
And Gang Ranch 8 Hotel Sierra is departing runway 9. And we'll be departing the area to the south, Gang Ranch.
All right.
Left the lights on for you.
Some of those, I am going to put this on, what did I say? The radio was going to be about 185. So we will put 185 in here. And just so that we know we're getting
Traffic coming up north.
some semi-close.
Above Fraser Valley on Gang Ranch. I have you on site.
Alright, so we're heading out here.
I think I'm about 1,000 foot above you. 0 Hotel Alpha.
This is a little, what did we say? This is the Chum Creek. We're going to follow Chum Creek here to the southwest.
Following the river.
And see if we can find this little Mud Creek Pass. And it should be the kind of the low spot in the terrain there, guys. So we're gonna see, I guess.
Hotel Alpha, 2 miles north of the field, beginning my descent to enter the left downwind for runway 10, Gang Ranch.
Gang Ranch traffic, 28 Hotel is going to cross over midfield for left downwind, runway 10, full stop.
Even with the low terrain, though, we're going to need every bit of 7,000 foot. So we're going to just keep climbing.
So here's the airport, but where's the runway?
We're pretty well full throttle right now. We pretty much have it leaned out as much as we can.
Oh, there it is.
We're just going to keep ourselves heading up along Chum Creek. I think there's even a little reservoir down here somewhere that's dammed off.
Alpha, left downwind, runway 10, Gang Ranch.
I think we're the only guys going this direction.
40 Hotel Alpha, you can go ahead and be in front of for my first.
Gang Ranch traffic, 410 Hotel Alpha, short base to final, runway 10, Gang Ranch.
You're not high enough, though.
Who's got the raid? JPC, thanks for the raid. Everybody that's come in here with JPC, I apologize in advance. I have got the choppiest stream. I'm winning the leggiest stream of the day. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't normally do this, but I would tell you, go to downwindsim.com. His stream right now is rocking. I appreciate the raid though, JPC. Sorry you nosed her over there at Dog Creek, but anyway, if you want to hang with me, you're welcome to. But I don't blame you if you head over to either Downwind Sim or if you know somebody else who's
Gang Ranch traffic,
streaming.
410 Hotel Alpha, clear the runway, Gang Ranch.
Oh, okay. Well, good deal. Maybe I'm kind of through all the leggy legs.
Who's 609 Kilo Bravo? Is that any of us? I just got a brand new Husky, and I'm gonna do a pattern over here at Gun Lake to make up for nosing.
Attaboy.
Get back on that horse. All right, upwards we go. Like I say, 7,000 will get us over the top of this
Josh challenge.
little
see how high you are
Mud
at the,
Creek Pass.
at the
It's not really what
apron.
it's called, but
Still get it down.
this is what I'm looking for. We're on Chum Creek right now. We should be turning to the south here momentarily, following this drainage as far as we can. And then we have a
Black
couple
Fox is
different
riding along, and we're
ways.
doing
I'm
about
gonna
80
try
knots.
to
We're going to
do
slow it down over the river
this
so
right
that
here.
he can get his fishing pole out.
You're gonna troll. Yeah, you're gonna.
And we are kind of heading due south right now, so
Yeah, trolling in the Fraser River. That's how you catch the big ones.
at a certain point the drainage kind of heads back off to the east. At that point in time is when we want to look for a little gap to our west, and with any luck that'll lead us to Mud Creek and basically help us get through these mountains.
Gang Ranch traffic, Corvallis 410. Oh wait, hold on, stand by. Disregard. Gang Ranch.
I'm about out of fuel.
I haven't checked on that. I had plenty when I started, but yeah, it's good thing we're not going much further, because I would have to fuel up to be.
Oh, you know
to
what?
be honest.
18 there, the south runway there is kind of downhill. That might be why I nosed over. I'm gonna have to land more on.
Yeah, there's gopher holes down there too. You got to be careful.
Drain that tank dry.
Try this again. Gang Ranch traffic, Corvallis 410, Hotel Alpha, departing runway 10 for departure to the north, Gang Ranch.
Okay, so there's our Chum Creek, and again, when it starts to really tail off to the east, that's when we're going to be looking. I kind of feel like that little gap right there has our name on it. Doesn't that look like Mud Creek right over there? I think so. That's what I'm going to be keeping in the back of my mind here. And there's a road, Gun Lake Road, that's over there. We'll know we found it if we find that road. A 12-foot long sturgeon. Can you even imagine? That is something
We're gonna go hit
else.
Dog Creek while we're here.
Dog Creek traffic, Corvallis 410, Hotel Alpha is 4 miles southwest, inbound for touch and go, Dog Creek.
I appreciate you guys hitting Dog Creek. It took me a long time to fly all those vintage aircraft in there and get them parked just right. All right, so yeah, I think that's our spot, guys. That could be it.
Josh? What are we looking at? Runway 12 there?
Is our lake kind of heading off a little bit? Yeah, maybe kind of bending around this corner and heading out. Okay, so. Okay, I think that's our cue, guys. We're going to turn and go this way. Yep. See you later, Chum Creek. Shoot this gap, see if we pick up Mud Creek, and if we do, then I guess it could also be, yeah, I shouldn't be going due west, so maybe it's this little, there's a notch over here also that could be our notch. That actually looks like it might be more what we need. Tell me if I'm wrong. So we followed, this was Chum Creek that we followed. It's getting ready to curve back to the east. So we started shooting this way. If we went due west, it's going to put us kind of up here. So we need this more southwesterly oriented little notch, which, all right, so that was the more westerly. I mean, that looks pretty friendly. We're over that, but I think that's maybe our notch that we need to hit.
Okay, I feel better now. If only I could have not crashed on the stream, that'd be even better.
At any rate, guys, when we get here, we're gonna pick up Relay Creek, and Relay Creek and Tyotin and Mud Creek all come together, and there should be a building, and if nothing else, there should be a little bit of a road.
Starting to cut again.
Yeah, JPC, it's just been that kind of a night, but as you would say, thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for coming in today.
And thanks for leaving a wreckage on aisle 9. I mean, runway 9.
It's alright, I cleaned it up, I brought out a second airframe, and I made the second landing stick.
There you go.
Attaboy.
I'm gonna get the clip. I'm gonna get the stream clip for you guys. I'm gonna run it back and get the clip.
We've actually climbed way up over 8,500. We don't need that much. We're gonna descend just a little bit.
We'll run it back.
I'll probably keep it at 85 just to make sure. But I don't want to get too high up. And then we're looking for, once we get kind of through this little gap, we're looking for a southwesterly flowing drainage. I'm kind of thinking it's
Come on, Big Bar Creek, where are you?
possibly right there. I guess it could be on the other side of this hill too, but there's a potential. Looking for the creek and the road. If I see them together, I know I found the right spot. And that Gun Lake Road should lead us right to the airfield with any luck.
What'd you do, Biffit? I think you ostrich bit.
Would have come out of beta.
Definitely a nice.
Do we have another cleanup?
Nice little scenery notch right there. There's kind of almost a little lake. Is that on the sectional? No, I'm not seeing a lake. At least not where I'm hoping I'm going. By the way, Gun Lake is down at about 3,000.
For downwind sim, that airframe gets recorded.
Oh, you got a screenshot of it?
Oh, man, almost past my bedtime here.
You got a screenshot of that clean out for.
Pretty sure.
Maybe that's just a set of dark trees in there too. It's sometimes from this distance hard to tell. I do see a road there, so it kind of makes me feel like they were heading in the right direction.
Stillbark Creek traffic. Cessna
altitude I have
20
right now,
Bravo
I could
Charlie,
just cut
left
straight
downwind,
across,
landing to the
couldn't I?
east, Stillbark Creek.
The clip has been posted in the Bush Flying channel.
Yes, sir.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, look at the look at the wings sticking out of the ground from Josh's landing.
Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Where are we at? Bush flying. All right.
Back to the drawing board, I guess, huh?
Where is it at?
Click on the reference.
General, I don't even know where it's at here. Oh, there we go. All right, you guys will enjoy this. There it is. Looks like a little shark tail sticking out. Oh man. Oh jeez, it happens. It happens. It's happened to me so many times I've lost count. All right, well we're through the gap, and I think we're gonna follow this little drainage down because I like the road here that I'm seeing, and I think that means that we've picked up Mud Creek. With any luck, we'll see that little waterway as well, and we need to be heading back almost like about a 170.
Right, you should show them the clip, my clip.
Did you put it in bush flying?
I did.
All right. Oh, here we go. All right. We'll pull up. Let's pull up the clip. JPC. How long is it?
This thing is awesome, Jeffrey.
I'm getting nervous about my stream here. All right, he's looking good. He's looking good. He's feeling confident. Feeling confident. Oh no! Boom! There it is. Oh gosh. Oh man. Yeah, that's a design flaw of the plane, man. That has nothing to do with you, JPC.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's maybe also just like a little downhill in that runway 2 that I wasn't ready for. I should have been more on the tail maybe for the landing.
That's not Dog Creek, by the way.
I said Dog Creek.
Eventually.
I was talking to Jet Pilot Cinnamon. Your Dog Creek is like wide open.
No, this is Gun Lake.
Oh, Gun Lake. Okay, sorry. I thought you were landing
So
at Dog
the
Creek.
final lake.
I got you now. So anyway, are we heading back kind of southeast? Yeah, we sort of are. Did we turn too soon? We maybe did. But we're on. We have...
Jeffrey, these flights would be awesome up into Idaho, US.
So maybe we need to be on the other side of that hill. What's our VOR saying? No, we're pretty close on the VOR, actually.
Not, but I didn't understand it.
That would be, these planes would be awesome up into Idaho, U.S. Forestry Service built backcountry.
Yeah.
Like 6,000 feet up with 2,000 foot runways, so they're nice and tight.
Well, the next thing we're going to do is we're either going to run into Gun Lake or we're going to run into Carpenter Lake. Either way, if we keep heading generally south, although the fact that we're going more southeast makes me feel like I should have maybe been on the other side of that range, but that's okay. My VOR is telling me we're actually getting closer to it, so yeah, we're gonna roll with it. We've got a couple of small lakes.
Stillbark Creek traffic, Cessna
Should be coming up on here too.
Short final landing.
And, but again, Carpenter Lake is kind of tough to miss. So if we don't see Gun Lake airstrip, we'll definitely see Carpenter Lake, and then we can kind of just wiggle our way back and forth until we figure out where we're at. We do need to get down. Gun Lake, I think I said this. If I did already, forgive me for repeating myself. It's down around 3,000 foot. No, I take that back. That's the helicopter pad.
It's funny, you've been a 180 seaplane for me.
Well, we're going to stay here at about 7,500.
Yeah,
Just just kind of roll with it here.
Yeah, I just need to fix that with Columbia CSL.
I feel like we
make it,
kind of have the road, but there's a lot of roads here, and I'm not expecting this many trails. So I'm feeling less confident about following a road per se.
Did you install my ACF that I sent you in this plane, or not?
I am feeling good about the VOR.
It's strange because you don't have the inverted fuel oil.
And we were thinking that was supposed to be, see,
yeah,
it's supposed to be about 195, so, or 185. So I'm kind of thinking we maybe need to be one wash over,
I'll give it a
one
try.
drainage over. Might have turned just a bit too soon.
Yeah,
so
all I gotta do, if it doesn't do it, is go on plane maker and do it.
we're gonna just
special systems or special.
turn her back to the south and see what it looks like over here. We can always come back over here. The terrain is down low enough we can jump back and forth if we need to. And I think I see over there, it looks like maybe a place where there could be a little bit of a lake. Yeah, let's keep going this way. Well, some pretty good stuff tonight, everybody, and as always, tons of fun to have guys that enjoy the same thing, that are equally interested in getting out and getting some tires dirty. Kind of seeing what there is to see up here in these picturesque areas of the world. Alright, there is another road.
More when I'm a little higher.
I need the road and the river. Well,
So whose one was this tonight? Was it you, Bran, or was it Ralph, or was it a combination?
for the sceneries, you mean?
Just the idea and the sceneries, I guess.
It was definitely a collaborative deal between Ralph and I, and of course we grabbed some LP Nils stuff as well. But yeah, what you guys probably don't know is we probably do this twice a week, where we just go to places and we fly around and just scout things out. So honestly, I don't know who decided to come up to this spot first, but definitely we put the route together. Actually, I do kind of know. We were thinking about coming back up to the Nemaya Valley again, and then we just started looking on the sectional and seeing all these other airstrips, and we're like, well, let's go see what those look like. And sure enough, they looked pretty dang fun, and so that's kind of how it hatched.
I just wanted to say thank you so much, because that was a lot of fun tonight. So I appreciate it, guys.
Stobart Creek
Hey, you're
traffic.
welcome. Thank you. Thanks for
320
coming
Bravo
in today.
Charlie, taking off to the east. Stobart
Well,
Creek.
if you enjoyed tonight, come back next week. We got Wookiee special on tap for our next one. So I think just keep getting better and better. And you're going to enjoy the heck out of. Wookiee's going to kind of be the guy on display next month. So, well, if it all works out, but if not next month, in a very soon upcoming month. But he's got a package put together that is dynamite.
His airport.
Yeah, same type of deal. A little different part of the world, but same concept, and it's going to be pretty epic.
Does it have to do with all the airports that he's been posting?
Actually, no, those ones are not related. He's just been doing those kind of on the side. He has got, without giving too much away, because I want to have a little bit of a teaser here, but Downwind Sim, would you say without a doubt that it's probably the most complete pre-flight information and briefing package that we've had for a bush flight yet?
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Oh boy.
The documentation alone is going to knock your socks off, and then the scenery is just, yeah, just well,
He is
more
German,
of this, more of this stuff that we love, and so yeah, so you're gonna enjoy it, guys. I promise you.
Interesting.
Wookie, are you feeling the pressure yet?
He's muted.
Oh.
Oh wait, he's not. Okay. There he is.
I just unmuted and heard. What pressure do I feel?
I've been promoting the next bush flight because there's a pretty good chance you're going to be the featured artist, and so I've been telling everybody about just little hints without giving it away about how it's probably got the best set of documentation that we've had so far. It's the scenery itself is out of this world, and that we're feeling like it's got the possibility of being just the best one we've had so far.
I can feel what pressure you are talking about now, yes.
All right.
You said your attention to detail in the briefing needed a little work, but that was come later.
I didn't hear that at all.
I know that, definitely.
So, in the meantime...
Three of us have been flying this event, but we popped over into a different voice room.
Oh, gosh.
Because we like to chat during the flights. We kind of made it
I totally jumped over Echo Valley, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Scenery was amazing. Thanks so much for this. We've been suffering terrible X-plane crashes. X-planes crash at least twice for the three of us flying. We kind of think it's X-Pilot. I don't know if anyone else is having that problem.
What version X-plane are you guys running?
No problem here with X-Pilot so far.
What version X-plane are you guys running?
We're running the X-plane latest beta, but we don't have Vulcan enabled.
Interesting.
Gosh, we're
One
going due east right
three
now.
that is running just the latest release at 11.
Lost our VOR.
Two of us are running the 5 beta, but without Vulcan enabled. All three of us, though, ever since we installed the latest X-Pilot update a few days ago, we're getting CSLs, like CSL aircraft are appearing and disappearing randomly. We're getting stuttering in the sim, and then random crashes.
I'm getting the stuttering and the weird CSL disappear.
I've had some kind of stuttering as well, but no crashes.
I think it's something to do with the latest X-Pilot beta.
Alright, here's what we're going to have to do, guys. I've got myself a little turned around. Now, I do still feel confident that Carpenter Lake is still to our south.
Particularly when you guys get here, this is a treat. This is absolutely gorgeous around here. Just wanted to thank you for this event, even though we didn't hang out in the voice chat. We really enjoy flying it with everyone else and doing the CTAF calls, and the airports and the scenery just spectacular. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining and coming along. Always appreciate having you guys.
Yeah, you guys make it that much more enjoyable. So thanks, guys. All right, so we're gonna slide back to the west here. We're gonna try to get on our radio. We're gonna have to lean on the radio just a little bit. I think, and I'm a little bit off because I missed, but I think we're wandering around kind of this area right here. Unfortunately, we may have gotten out in this little drainage too, thinking we were over here. There's a possibility that we just turned a little too soon, but I think if we just head west, we're going to get this VOR, and we get up high enough, we should see Carpenter Lake. But again, I'm a little bit bummed out because I skipped over Echo Valley, which is a really fun strip, and so you'll have to
Melvin,
go back.
are you coming back to Echo, or are you going straight to Gun Lake?
I think I'm going to go to Gun Lake. I'm kind of down here where I don't know if I have enough fuel to make it back up to Echo Valley and back down to Gun Lake.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I'm getting down pretty low here.
I see you dropping it.
All right, here comes our VOR. So with any luck, this is back in the right. back in the right
Missed half the way
drainage
on
here.
it's almost.
But yeah, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. But Gun Lake, maybe Gun Lake will make it up for you guys. It's a beautiful. The Gun Lake is an LP Nils, and so it's we can't take credit for that. If you don't know about LP Nils, by the way, you need to go check him out. He is really just an amazing scenery developer. I would say, you know, kind of in that category of a Mr. X, but just he's more focused on bush strips and smaller airfields.
Melvin, you spent all this time putting this together and skipped an airport.
Right? Somebody get me a number to call when I land.
Squirrel.
I got a number for you. 8675309.
I'll be on it, Johnny. All right, so again, we're kind of turned back though, going. Oh boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it possible? No, it's not possible. We haven't gone too far south. There's no way. We would have seen Carpenter Lake. We really would have seen Carpenter Lake. But these are I'm 9,000, and these are some peaks that are going to challenge me. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm about. Yeah, we just have to keep heading south though, and we'll pick up. My fingers are crossed that we'll pick up Carpenter Lake here, and then we can turn. Well, we may not have to turn because we're fairly close to being on the radio right now, but turn a little bit to the west and locate the airfield. Fortunately, there's only one person left watching, so if we get really lost, it's just me and one other soul on board.
Not that short.
Time will tell. I think I could hide a lake in amongst one of these little valleys, don't you think? And I guess the other thing we could do, we still have enough fuel that we could turn back, and if we do happen to be too far south, we could turn back and head north and just see if we somehow snuck over the top of Carpenter Lake.
Smuggler route through these mountains, or are you flying over them on your way to Gun Lake?
So on the initial run, Melvin and I we kind of poked across the mountains here, and so kind of calculate a heading based on the sectional, and then for that, with as windy as it is.
Yeah, that's the other thing I'm not taking into account is wind drift.
Your call. You can run down the river and then come back if you want. Either way.
We certainly have not found.
Dialed in a radial from Williams Lake that I will intercept.
We have not found Carpenter Lake here.
Well, what that radial was at Williams? Is it one?
Yeah, I think Gun Lake from Williams is 173.
Really? I'm not seeing that. It's 176. That gets you there. It's more than that. But I can't talk because I am not finding the locations that I thought I should be finding either. So I'm gonna crest one more range here. One more. This ridge line. If I don't see Carpenter Carpenter Lake at that point, then I'm gonna have to reassess what I'm doing. I'm right on the radio, which I think this is more of a, I think it is more of a 185. If it's 173, we should be over there a little ways. Yeah, we're just gonna have to just have a little patience and see if there's any clues here amongst the peaks. I'm not thinking this is it. What's over here? Anything? No, not really. There's a road over there though, and there's a road leading down here as well. We're 70 miles from Williams, which feels about right. I mean, 30, 40, actually feels like it's maybe a little too much. So I guess one thing we could do is just turn back around and fly back to the north, because we definitely are not, we're not seeing, we've somehow managed to miss, which I didn't think was possible, but we've somehow managed to miss Carpenter Lake. And let me show you why this is remarkable, because it's not just Carpenter Lake that we've missed. We've missed Downton Lake, and we've missed Anderson Lake. I mean, there's like for miles here, there's water running from east to west, and we have somehow managed to miss all of that.
Well, we didn't get to see anything really slowly, but we got to see it all, so that was fun.
All right, well, there's something. Yeah. There's a little lake. All right, let's go see if we can make heads or tails of this lake. It's the first sign of water that we've had so far. And there's all kinds of little drainages through here, but nothing really holding that.
Spend some time doing the last couple of things to enjoy finishing.
Nothing really holding that big Carpenter Lake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not.
We're trying to build some sort of like an aerodynamic slide that will pop out.
I don't know.
But there's composite wings that would require quite some modification.
There are a lot of lakes around here, aren't there? A lot of lakes. Well, that's not giving me a whole lot of information I didn't already have, which is I'm not near Carpenter Lake, I'm not near Gun Lake. So let's just head back up here. If we're thinking that we were about 185, let's head back to the north and whoops, be about a 005 heading.
I'm actually going to a normal landing this time.
Now let's just reevaluate one last time here. Let's just make sure we're reading this VOR. So this is 173, so I need something more like 180, between 180 and 185. You know. Yeah, definitely. Alright, we're at 10,000, so we're going to be clear of all terrain now. And maybe we can get a bird's eye view. I don't want to go too much higher. No oxygen in this baby, so I don't want to. This would be a bad place to have hypoxia. Maybe we'll go 10.5 and just kind of look around. I tell you what, you guys might beat me into Gun Lake. I'm so dang lost, it's crazy.
Brand, I think you're not far enough south.
Alright, I'm hearing a voice from above.
You got lost. You did everything right.
Here's one thing I know. If I turned due east, weather... Well, no, I shouldn't say that.
What's that?
You know, I don't see how we could have missed these lakes. So I don't know. Maybe we got over into this area here. There's a lake kind of right
Brand,
here.
I think you're going. I think you need to go south, man.
Yeah, you could be right. I'm just trying to orient myself here a little bit. Let's go back. I want to go back to that lake.
Pick up a radio off of Williams.
Yeah, I've got the radio, but I'm trying to convince myself that I haven't went too far south already. And I've got JPC telling me I haven't, but I've got my brain telling me I've went way too far. I don't want to know where I am on a map, by the way. Oh, there's some turbulence, eh? Okay, so we're back. Let's get back. I want to try to locate that, lake again. Here's what I'm wondering. Going to attempt. I can find that lake. Here's potentially where I was at. Here's a lake here. Here's another lake here. Here's another lake here. I'm going to try to follow that wash down here and see if that takes me out to where I need to be. There's also a possibility that I've found this lake right here.
Was a blast. Thank you so much for putting it together.
Agreed. That was a lot of fun.
I'm at 11,000. Let's not black out here. What do you say?
Yes, this we're so fast we gotta see all of it too, so I was already back at Williams Lake.
Jeffrey, thanks for coming in today. No, thanks.
There you go.
Thanks for being a part of things. Appreciate it. It's always fun to share the fun. And how many of those fancy aircraft did you and Josh blow up?
One. That was me.
Black Fox, I need somebody to light a signal fire or something.
Alright. I broke a fence and then nosed over the Husky.
That's less than $1,000 in repair total. We don't even count that. Okay, so let's see if we can. We didn't go too far. Let's
fellas,
see.
I'm heading out. That was a great fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm headed out.
All right, have a good evening, you guys. Thanks.
See you.
Good night,
Yeah,
gents. See you next time. Okay. Do I have the lake? If I have the lake, I'm following that drainage down. I'm going to follow that sucker down to the southeast and see if that takes me where I need to be. These foreboding mountain peaks here, they make me feel like, I mean, these are, I'm at 10.5 and they're right up there with me. So where in the heck, you know, the only 9,000 foot peaks I see are these guys right in here. So it makes me feel like I just ended up way too far to the west. Right now, Jet Pilot Cinnamon's looking at the map saying, you need to go here, you need to go here. This is good. This is a good challenge. Okay, there's that lake. So it's a single lake, and it could potentially it's kind of running. I would call that kind of east-west. So which one of these lakes is kind of oriented east-west? I think it's Gun Creek. So should I follow that guy down? I wonder if I should just follow that little drawdown. Is that another lake though? No. Alright, we're going to follow this drawdown here. We're heading back kind of southeast, which is what I want. I think that gives me the chance to pick up either Downton Lake or Carpenter Lake, or if worse comes to worse, Anderson, Seaton, one of those. Now we're just going to keep going. The other thing that makes me a little nervous that I've gone too far is I'm not hearing those guys on CTAF. So that means I'm more than 20 miles away from them. This would be an unnerving feeling. Look at my fuel. I mean, I'm down and I'm getting down to the reds here. And where would you be putting this guy right now? I mean, ditching in the lake is like maybe your best option for landing, but then you are going to die because of your hypothermia. Black Fox, I have a chart. I do indeed. I don't want to know where I'm at though. I want to try to. Here's where I think I'm at. So
I think you're good now,
I
Brent.
think be quiet. Just kidding. Just messing with you.
I'm looking at your stream and I'm looking at the sectional, just so we're clear. And
Al South MIA. Thank you so much, my friend, for the Tier 1 sub, dude. And it's great to see you, my friend. Al South, I'm currently lost in the mountains of British Columbia.
And Melvin, I think you know exactly where you are. You've been here before, and yes, you have plenty of fuel.
Exactly. All right, here's what I think, I'm hoping anyway, is that this is Gun Lake Creek. I was going to show Black Fox where I thought I was.
And haven't heard from Wookie. Is he still out there?
Yeah, I'm still out there.
All right, so I think
Gun Lake from the
I
north,
think that I am right here. I am
and instead of
praying a little
flying
small
around
prayer
those
that I am
ridges,
right
I'm
here.
flying over them.
And I think the big peaks I was seeing were these
All right, well
9,400 peaks.
At least the air is
I don't know.
more stable.
I
here
don't
at
know. I'm
9,000
hoping
feet.
that was the lake I saw, and I've kind of picked up, but I haven't
Yeah,
seen
so I've
either
just
one of these
passed the
two.
last ridge, and I think I'm coming up on. I see the water.
Ooh, hi-oh. I think we have a lake. All right. I think we have Carpenter
See,
Lake.
there's
Brent, I know exactly where you are,
Seton Lake
but I'm not
or
gonna tell you.
Anderson.
Thanks, JPC. I think I'm coming up where I'm supposed to be. So if this is Gun Lake Creek, by the way, this is a good thing because it's taken me right to the airfield. Is that it? Do I see the airfield? I think that might be the airfield. Holy Moses. I think I do have the airfield in sight. Let's get down there a little closer. I think I'm running kind of perpendicular to the airfield right now. There's a road that runs in there, and then there's the airfield as well. So Black Fox says ditch in the water. Well, yeah, I think that would be the most survivable landing, but then you're wet and you're gonna freaking die of exposure. So you're kind of screwed either way, aren't you? There's just no, but who's to say you find a flat spot to land and you're not going to die of exposure either. Gun Lake traffic, Skyhawk 816 has the field. We're going to overfly eastbound Currently at 7,000 feet, and make a left-hand pattern to land south. All right, my friends. So that was interesting. That was,
Yeah, so you were over Gun Creek.
yeah. Yeah, if I hadn't seen that lake, I don't know that I would have turned. You obviously gave me some good intel there that helped me out as well. I wonder how far I would have went back to the north before I would have figured it out. That's a hard decision. I mean, if you're in this deal for real and
The
you're...
reason why I thought you were not far enough south yet is because when you were still pointing north, it was starting to get too flat again, where if you go further south, it's not that flat. It's kind of like exactly...
Yeah, I wonder if I would have figured it out in time to have enough fuel to get back anywhere where I could land. In my mind, I was honestly thinking about trying to make it all the way back to Gang Ranch, where at least I knew where I was at. There's the field. We're super high. Let's pull the power back here. Gun Lake traffic, Skyhawk 11816 left, downwind, south approach. Full stop, Gun Lake. I believe it's south anyway. Alright. Yep, there we go. Well, it's not going to be totally south, but in that general area. I wonder if you could land this other way. It's more of a road, but it kind of looks like a guy could set it down on that crosswind if he needed to. We're going to try to come back in this way, though. Gun Lake traffic, Skyhawk 816. Left base to final. We're landing south, Gun Lake. No traffic observed in the area. But we're a little fast. Let's, whoops.
Does it make you feel better, Brent?
Stuttery.
Yep, I think I'm going the wrong way. I was just circling around because I thought I might have seen something, but I was wrong.
Alright, good. That does make me feel better, because he's a lot better navigator than I am. Alright, here we go. Decent round out. Angle of attack is very aggressive right now. It doesn't need to be that aggressive. We do need to get into flaps range if that would be at all possible. That'd be great. There's first notch coming in. Second notch. This is a little shorter strip, but not bad. Oh, why am I stuttering? Let's not have that happen anymore, shall we? Yeah, okay, I guess every 5 seconds I'm going to have a little pause. Alright, speed's looking much better now. Wind is good. Let's see if we can actually maybe have one decent landing before the night's over. We are in the crosswind a little bit here, but that's alright. Clear the trees.
Gun Lake traffic, Skyhawk 042 Whiskey Kilo, field in sight, currently 5 miles to the east, Gun Lake. Traffic.
It's nothing but a bunch of 300 plusers tonight. Oh, and that sim pause didn't help me too much. Well, I'm clear of the field, I guess. Alright, I'm going to blame that.
Hey, welcome.
I'm blaming that tail loop on the sim pause because, yeah, because I'm all about excuses. Gun Lake traffic, Skyhawk 816. We're clear of the active. We're going to cruise to the FBO and get ourselves a Dr. Pepper.
Can you start the milkshake machine, or is that one broke up here too?
No, I guess it's working. A couple of dudes hanging out here.
Like 5 beers deep, guys. Just come on.
Tie down blocks over here for us if we needed them. Alright, well, okay guys. Another Bush League Monday. And I have to say, another very fun and successful flight. Get all the things requiring electronics turned off. Avionics. Generator. Let's get the flaps zeroed out. Where's my get my trim zeroed out here. Let's see. Everything else at this point looks good. Shut her down. And we'll call it a night. Well, I will upload this, guys, and hopefully it'll look better when you watch it back on YouTube, if you watch it back on YouTube. It was definitely fun enough.
Your stream was a little delayed, Brand. I just saw you did a little.
Did a little loopty something there, didn't I? Definitely
trying to steal work from Will, Northwest.
Definitely a keeper flight though, for sure. But I'm gonna call it good here for tonight. Normally scheduled stream is Tuesday and Thursday. Obviously, this was a bonus one, but I don't actually have anything on the docket yet for tomorrow, Tuesday the 5th. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing. If I'm going to take the night off, if I'm going to be flying somewhere else with somebody else, I don't know. But I'll make sure to let you guys know. If you head over to the Discord channel, you can get all those up-to-date pieces of information. I might, who knows, I might just start working on scenery for the next Nowhere Faster, the next Bush League event, and remove that raccoon hanging from the roof. What? I missed that. What the heck are you talking about, Downwind? Or Al South? Is there a raccoon hanging somewhere? Did I miss that? Or are you talking about from the roof that when I crashed into the trees? Yeah, that's probably what he means. I've missed you, Al South. Your humor. I've missed your witty humor there, my friend. I just about took you literally until I realized what you were doing. See, I see what you're doing there, my friend. So anyway, like I say, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Thursday, though, let's see. Thursday, I do have a little bit of a plan, and I can tell you. Oh, except for I shut down. Let me pull my stream information up here, and oh yeah, Thursday we got the BVA regional circuit going on. I'll be in the Diamond DA62. But before that, we actually have a Bush League, a Virtual USA Flying Club event. I forgot about that. Wednesday the 6th, we've got a cross into Canada, and one of the best catch lines of any event so far for the Virtual USA Flying Club. Come smell our dairy air. Yeah. So anyway, I'll be flying that. I don't know if I'll be streaming that, but I'll be definitely flying in it. And but I will be streaming the BVA regional circuit, And then I also don't have anything set up for this Saturday, so a little bit loose on the front end of the month, but some fun stuff planned for the remainder of the month. Lots of GA related things, as you might expect, being that this is prop culture and all. But we will for sure, like I say, we'll keep you in the loop on all that stuff. And but in the meantime, I'm going to let you get. We're going to call it good here. I hope to see you again real soon. Have a fantastic remainder of your evening, and we'll talk to you on the next stream. Take care. God bless.